gonna use this very crude weight to get this rope up around one of those branches, one of those limbs. Then I can tie it back, pull it with the come along here, and just make sure it goes over the way I want it to go over. Doesn't hit anything else. Perfect. So I'm cutting down this small one in the middle here, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I have it tied off down to that far tree. So I got the come along and all tightened up. There you go, now you can see it. See the line. It's a bit crowded in here. It might get tangled up in the trees, and I don't want the tree to hang, so I'm just helping this thing along a bit. You can see I have cut just a normal cut here. Okay, it's pretty clean. It's about, let's see. All right, so good, 20-30% through the tree. Now for the back cut, and it's going to fall right down over there. Let's see, am I pointing in the right direction? Yeah, right down over there. Now, you can also see here, this tree is pretty much straight, actually. It's got a slight bend on the bottom here. From there, it's just going straight up. Again, if you really look up in the trees, it could potentially get hung up, but it's not tall enough, really, to get into those tall branches of the tree on the right over here, this one, or this one, really. So, sorry, I'm pointing at the right trees here, I hope. So, and it's kind of on a hill. I'm sure you can see that. So I'll be cutting from the high side over here, not down here, because this is very much the low side. So I'll be cutting from the top, and I'll try and get you guys positioned somewhere where you can see this a little bit more effectively. that one went down really nice. Now, just want to get on a close up here. Sorry, my camera's a little bit wobbly. But so you see the cut here was very clean. Had a good, 60-70% on the back of the tree. So here's the cross section, and some really good hinge here. Actually, I'm really happy with this. It's about an inch and a half. Surprised it went over so easy, but it was down. It was under some tension with the rope, so it did not get hung up at all up here. So I got this tree here and this tree here. I was a little bit concerned, but again, it's not tall enough, so it looks good. I love this hinge. This hinge wood looks really good. You can see really here it kind of snapped and took out. You see there. Very nice. Very happy with that. There we go. Super Mario. Okay, so trees down. Got about 15 more to go. There's Mario helping out. Mario's here studying from Kyoto, originally from Texas. Take a bow. There he goes. All right, so I'm going to start limbing this thing. So I got five trees down now in the back, down back here. So I'm starting to clear that area. There's only some big ones left, but up here, there's a couple small ones that I think I can get down, going down this way without hitting the house or the neighbor's house. So there's two small ones here. There's this one here and this one. So this tree here, and you look up, right? All the branches are actually growing on this side of the tree. They're on this side of the tree because the sun comes over this way, so the branches are all reaching out to the sun. On the other side, there's no branches, so the tree naturally has a lean, just a little bit. I think basically I can just take this one and just kind of drop it right down in here, right down in this line. And it's not that tall, so it may sort of just reach over there. So that one worked out perfect. You can see just down here, exactly where I wanted it. Right where I wanted it. Just down at this angle here. So, not on the neighbor's property over here at all. No chance of actually hitting the house or anything here. And it just wasn't that tall, so you know, you almost can't tell though unless you can measure it. It's not as tall as a couple of these other trees, so those ones would reach a bit farther. They might even reach right into here. So let's take a look at the cut. All right. So very clean. Look at that. When I get it off, I get a better look at the hinge wood. Looks like it really ripped off a lot here. Because it had a bit of a lean, just a little bit. Had the branches, as you can see, they're all on the other side. So no worries about it going the other way. So it looks good. All right, made very quick work of that. Now I just got to clean this bit up. It's such a mess back here, but anyway, we're getting there. So I got a lot of limbs to clean up, but got some more firewood. Gotta get the axe out and start splitting. All right, it's already starting to open up back here. I love it. Gonna get more sun in here. One day we're gonna have a lawn. Haha. Yay! How many years from now, I couldn't tell you. But, and look at this. Left side of the tree, all the branches. Right side of the tree, no branches. So, following the sun, and just right there. So, there was the tree, taking up space. So, no branches, no branches. Very interesting how everything grows. So I couldn't have hit this one better. Right on the money. So edge of the concrete here. This is the line between our property and the neighbor's property. And here's the tip of the tree. Absolutely perfect. I couldn't have got that one any better. Nailed that. Very happy with that. Nowhere close to the house here, and nowhere close to the neighbor's property or their house. So really, really happy with that. So I've been going a little crazy today, cutting down the trees. Got lots of firewood now to chop up. So I got the old axe out. Check out this baby. Look at the profile on this thing. Another morning, more chopping wood, cleaning up. Got a bunch more here. And we're clearing this area out. Next is this one. This one's got to go, but this one I'm definitely worried about. There's a hanger on up there. But we're getting through it. All right. So I also want to make sure I keep it right of the house. Perfect. All right, so let's take a look at this one. This is tree number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? This is number 8. Wow. So, really got the wind. The wind is really coming from this direction today. So I'm following the tree that direction, and again, put this one exactly where I wanted to put it. Really happy with that. Right down the pipe. And you can see here, this hinge wood. You see here, it's a bit thinner, and over here, a little bit thicker. So I was cutting it from this side as I came in, and the wind had a wedge in on the back. And then once I got this, it just let it go and went right over, perfect. But this hinge wood over here, there you go, this hinge wood here is a bit thicker, so I was really kind of letting it hold on and keep it right, because the wind was starting to push over this way a bit. I didn't want it to go too far left, so it ended up going straight down the barrel. Really good. Very, very nice. All right, so I don't know if you can tell, but we are making progress. I've got 8 trees down in the last 3 days. So got a pile of limbs over there I need to get into a chipper. Well, we don't have a chipper yet. Getting a lot of firewood here. Starting to go through it. And this is perfect time because then I can leave it for a year or so. The whole back is getting all cleaned up. Started chopping, getting all through it. So, we got 1 there, 2 there, 3 here, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down the back. So we're really starting to open the place up, letting the sun come in, getting it all cleaned up. Still got a lot of trash down here though, we still got to clean up. And we have gone through a mountain of garbage down here already. So hard to tell, but we are making serious progress. that's about it, folks. We're making progress. Check in soon, see how we're going. But it's starting to look good. It's still very cold.
Yeah.
Last week, when I measured it, it was 10.8 degrees.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I don't think it's any different.
Uh-huh.
It's not the same.
Pásame, Andrew.